the beginnings, and eschatology is the study of the end things. A lot of us, amen, it's important that I'm telling you this, amen, because if you don't have a proper understanding of protology, then watch this, you will, amen, not understand the eschatology of things. The eschatology being the ending of things. A lot of us get caught somewhere up in the middle, but protology, amen, is the understanding, Brother Barber, of, amen, the beginning of a thing. And a lot of us, amen, have forgot how things begin, and we're stuck somewhere in the middle, and we are dreading how the end is going to be. But if you understand your beginning, then you will watch this shout for your ending. I tell somebody, protology is the beginning of my situation, but eschatology is the end of it. Tell somebody, eschatology is coming to your house. In other words, baby, the end of what you've been going through is about to sit. Y'all ain't talking to me here, baby. I can lead myself and happy people. You must understand something, baby. God doesn't understand that everything that has a beginning and everything has, I sound like my daddy, y'all, I said beginning, amen, and everything has an end. A lot of us get caught up in the process. What is the process? It is what is, amen, between the beginning and the end. A lot of us get lost, Brother Barber, in translation, because when God begins to take us to different levels, Tasha Anderson, sometimes it makes us feel uncomfortable because we have not yet experienced, amen, God movement. God movement, preacher, is not like man movement. Man moves only when he's happy with you, but God moves even when you ain't no good. Oh my God, God don't wait till you make him smile to bless you, because the Bible says he reigns on the just as well as the unjust. Well, let me prove it to you, baby. That's why you have the two words, grace and mercy. If it had not been for grace and mercy when I was messing up, now hold on, I'd already be cut off. But there's something that God does in the movement, amen, of me from one place to another. He begins to bless me, Matasha, even when I'm in trouble and low down. But he does that, y'all, to make me fall in love with him. He says, Lavelle, who wouldn't serve a God like me? You know you deserve to be dead, but I'm yet blessing you. You ain't been to church in 5 weeks, but I still pay your bills. He said, I feel like if I love you good enough, even in your mess, then you'll start understanding that I'm your provider. I'm the one you should really hook up with. What God does is, through his movement and grace and mercy, he disconnects us from what we thought we needed and connect us to who he is. I'm talking too fast. All right, that's all right. Genesis, amen, let's go here. Genesis, the 42nd chapter. I'm sorry, Genesis 41. I got one verse, verse 52. I feel like having some church up in here. Now let me help you out real quick. Tonight is not just practice for me, it's what we do. And when I get a tune in my voice, you better get a tune in yours. Because God, watch this, if you start mimicking your leader, God will give you the same blessings of your leader. A lot of y'all too reserved up in here, baby. In order to get something you never had, you got to do something you never did. And some of y'all ain't gave God no real praise in a long time. Praise moves you from being still, y'all ain't said much, to a jubilant place. And I want to bring somebody to a place tonight, y'all, where you stop being so depressed by your present circumstance and praise God in spite of what's surrounding you right now. That's good, son. 42. I'm sorry, Genesis 41 and 52. Let me start talking to them a little bit, and then maybe they'll get with it. You hold your organ, amen, for about 7 minutes, and we going to the house, amen. Genesis 41. Boy, did y'all start reading that thing? Somebody start reading it. I just got one verse. This is the precursor to what I'm going to preach on Sunday. But you know what, I've been declaring stuff around here. I've been talking about no warning and all this stuff, y'all. This stuff been happening. So I got one other word for you tonight. This is what God told me, and I hope you read it. Genesis 31 and 52. If you're not looking at it, baby, you're going to miss your blessing. So I'm going to give two more y'all 30 seconds to look at it. All right, here it is. I'm gone now. It simply says, and Joseph called, 52. And the name of the second called he Ephraim. For God has called me to be fruitful in the land of my affliction. My Bible closed. I'm done. Amen. I'm going to just talk, amen. God literally gave me a word tonight. And that's one word. Just look at your neighbor and scream and say Ephraim. God's finna give you an Ephraim. Okay, tell somebody else, y'all, that they so bored. Act like they somebody say, neighbor, God finna give you an Ephraim. Y'all be seated. We understand the story of Joseph. DeMarcus Scott, I'm going to preach good tonight for you. And hopefully somebody get it, amen. High five me out the church. We understand the story of Joseph. I'm not going to rerun the whole story. I'm just going to tell you, y'all, that Joseph, amen, went through a large amount of things that he did not sign up for. God, didn't read if Joseph would have known the dream that God gave him was going to bring him so much hell and hate us, he would have stayed woke the whole time. God, it was not God, it was not Joseph's fault that at 17 years old, God trusted him with such a grandiose dream. Okay, let me wind the track and tell y'all. God showed Joseph his brothers and his mother and father 13 stars bowing in obeisance to who he was. The word obeisance means they bowed in obedience. If y'all don't believe I'm preaching right now, you don't know your pastor. You got to understand my mood swings. I'm somewhere in the clouds right now. When you join me, here it is. So now he talks and God shows him the Maria dream. Y'all do me a favor, take it and say, neighbor, you having drama because of what you dreamed last night. Y'all ain't saying much, baby. You didn't make up your dream. God gave it to you. Ain't it crazy, y'all? How God can promise you something and then you get drama over what he showed you. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't ask to be anointed. I didn't ask to pastor nobody. I want to be in the club right now. But God, you in my dream showed me this. And now sometimes it get even crazier, Barbara, and then because God shows you a dream of grand things, but your whole life and process is a nightmare. Y'all ain't saying much. God told you it was going to be great, but you got a great amount of hell going on. God told you it was going to be rich, but you've been broke for the last 5 years. God told you he was going to give you the gift of healing, but you didn't know you had to be sick first. So what God does is he gives you drama, preacher. Let me tell 5 of y'all something, baby. Y'all need to come on, get with your pastor now. Stop looking around trying to figure out why I'm so crunk. You just join me right now. The fact of the matter is that I see something further